Song forms, also called song structures. Letters are assigned to different sections of a song. They create a map of the overall song. Song forms help some writers. Most hits have well-written lyrics and memorable melodies. The most common are AAA song form, AABA song form, AB song form, ABC song form, and AAB form. The first one is AAA song form, also called a strophic form or one-part song form. It's one of the oldest forms. It has several verses with no chorus or bridge. However, it has a refrain in which line, or the title, is repeated at the end of every verse. It originates in the adaptation of poems used in the royal courts of Europe. The melody is repeated, and each time the melody repeats, different words are sung, making it ideal for storytelling.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cow.
Then we have AABA song form, also called 32-bar form, an American popular song form. It's used in pop, jazz, and gospel. It's one of the most commonly used forms in both jazz and early to mid 20th century popular music. It uses 4 sections, most often 8 measures long each. That's where the name 32-bar form comes from. Its dominance faded during the 60s with rock and roll popularity and the rise of groups like the Beatles, even though they heavily used this form in many songs. This form has 2 verses or A sections, a bridge, B section, by putting it in a new harmony, and a final A section. The harmony can be modified at the end of the different A sections.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a...
We also have AB song form, or also called verse-chorus form. It has been the form of choice for modern popular music since the 60s, often used in love songs, pop, country, rap, and rock music. One important rule is to try to get to the chorus quickly, avoiding verses that are too long. Unlike the previously mentioned forms, which both highlight the verse, this format puts emphasis on the chorus. It consists of 2 or 3 verses that alternate with the second section or the chorus. The chorus usually contains the song's main message and title. ABC song form, also called verse-chorus bridge form. One of the most challenging forms, the song could become lengthy. As a general rule, a commercially viable song shouldn't exceed the 3.5-minute mark. It is the first and most obvious form derived from AB. This is essentially AB song form with the addition of another third section or bridge.
If I were a boy, I think I could understand, oh, how it feels to love a girl. I swear I'd be a better man.
AAB form, also called 12-bar blues. Often the first 2.5 bar of each 4-bar section are vocal melody, while the last 1.5 bars contains an instrumental melodic hook that gives a sense of completion for the line. The common variances are 8-bar form and 16-bar form.
I went to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. I
It also exists other song forms. like ABAB, ABAC, and ABCD, although these aren't as commonly used. There also exist compound song forms, which are called hybrid song forms as well, and they use a blend of two or more song forms together within a song. Song forms are an important aspect of songwriting. They're a very useful tool for songwriters to use.